Hey YouTube, it's Mike with Reptiles. So I'm going to do a little update video, show off the first ball python and blood python clutch. I was out of town for about a week, and my first clutch of both ball pythons and blood pythons pipped and came out of the eggs while I was out of town, so I'm going to show them real fast. But before I left, I got, I guess, to the next stage of my room. You can see behind me here. This is my other 70-30 hybrid rack. It's up and running. Pen over here to the corner. So this corner now is all colubrids. This whole corner is colubrids. And I recently switched my colubrids over to sandy chip. And I really like the sandy chip for the colubrids. But that corner is colubrids. Come pan the other way. The last, well not the last two, but the next two things I'm replacing. These two big vision racks. So I'm going to replace this one here with either another 8507, or I might try the Freedom Breeder version. It's very similar to this, but it actually has 8 tubs. Each tub is 2 inches smaller than these tubs are, but you get 8 tubs out of it, and otherwise they're the same size. So I might try the Freedom Breeder rack of that, and then I'm going to get the ARS rack that holds these big V90 tubs, which is 6 high. So I'm hoping that, you know, in the next 3 months to do those 2 racks. And then my room is basically filled. Eventually I will replace all my other Vision racks. I have a Vision hatching rack, I have another Vision V70 rack here, and those will be replaced, but those will be in future years. For this year, those are my last 2 replacements. But the room is really coming together. Breeding season's in full swing. While I was at the beach, I actually got 3 more clutches. So I think it's clutch, what are they? I want to say 11, 12, and 13, or 12, 13, and 14. I haven't had a chance to actually look to see which numbers they are. But I got a clutch of 5, a clutch of 7, and a clutch of 9. I'll show those girls off if I have some time. Let me show off these babies first. So the blood python babies, they're a little feisty compared to the ball python babies. But if you don't know what these are, they're 007s. The kinked baby did not make it. It was also a 007, so I had a clutch of 4 eggs from a golden eye to an ivory poshet teen-egg female. 1 egg I lost early on. Another egg had mold all the time. It made it all the way through incubation, but when the baby came out, it was severely kinked and did not make it. The other 2 eggs out of the 4-egg clutch are these guys, and they are these babies. I don't know if they're guys or girls yet, and they are awesome 007s. If they are the same sex, I will sell one. If they are a male and a female, I will probably be keeping them both. But I just wanted to show those off. Get them in that light if you can. Come over here. Look how nice their heads are. Go in close if you can. Got your arm. These things are awesome. Alright, let me get them put away. Now the ball pythons. This is an interesting clutch. So the female was a pastel lesser yellow belly I produced. The male was a spark B, but spark yellow belly does not make that. So the male is actually a Bumble belly, and that's how I hit on an ivory. Now if this is a female, I probably will keep it, but we'll see. I haven't sexed these guys yet. Let me see this light over here, I think a little bit better. So that's an ivory, and this ivory could have pastel in it. It could have lesser, and it could have spider, and it could actually be super pastel for that matter. Those are all the other genes that were playing around in here. So there's the ivory. This here I actually think is a Bumble belly, but it could just be a bumblebee. If you look at the sides and the belly here, that's why I think it's a Bumble belly. But again, like I said, it could be a bumblebee. That I'll sell probably either way, male or female. This one here. So this one here I think is a pastel lesser yellow belly. So this one I think is what mom was. This one here, I think that this is a pastel yellow belly or a super pastel yellow belly. You can see again all that blushing. Look at the head. Very nice animal. And then this snake, which if it's female, I'll probably be keeping also. Very, very cool. I think that this is a pastel lesser spider yellow belly. So I think it's 4 genes. It could also be a super pastel lesser spider yellow belly, which then I guess some people might say that's 5 genes. But that thing is awesome, and hopefully the camera's picking up some of the looks on this snake. But very, very cool. I don't need anything male from this clutch, so if these really nice ones are male, they will be for sale. But the ivory in this one, if they're female, I'll probably keep. But everything else will eventually be for sale. Again, neither of these clutches have shed yet. So it's still, I mean, they just came out while I was gone last week. Sorry, my reptile room is warm. I'm sweating, so let me just show off a couple things. Well, for one, I'll show off the male. So I talked to the breeder, and the breeder's actually really good, great guy, and he is going to take care of it. But this is the male, and I actually bought him 3 years ago as well. But that is what I'm now calling a Bumble belly, based off this clutch. And while I actually have him out, let me show you. This is his one daughter I kept from last year, who I was calling it a Killer Bee Spark. So basically same as Dad, plus one more pastel. But I'm thinking now it might be a Killer Bee yellow belly. So and she's pretty awesome. I don't know if the light picks up her yellows, but she is definitely awesome. Even if she's yellow belly, not spark. Let me show off the females that I got the clutches from while we were going. So one of them was a ghost female, and the ghost female was bred only to, let me show her. So the ghost female's here. She gave me 7 eggs. She'll get next year off. She's actually been a really good female for me ever since I got her. She gave 7 eggs though. She was bred only to my special ghost, so I'm hoping to produce a bunch of special ghosts and ghosts, but female special ghost is the one I want to keep from this clutch. So one thing when I'm breeding, I try to always hope that there's at least one animal that I'm going to want to hold back from the clutch. And from that clutch, a female special ghost would be my holdback animal. This one down here is actually pretty interesting. So let me see. This female is a Fire Woma. Alright, a Fire Woma, who I got from Cape Fear Constrictor. I had a pastel lesser het clown male that I was about to sell, and I was like, hey, let's see if she'll breed to him. She just hit, just was like 1,600 grams, and she'd gone off food. I was like, oh, if I breed a male, maybe she'll go back on. So I bred the male to her, and she did go back on food, and then next thing I know, she ovulates, and I get 5 eggs from her. I am assuming it was that one breeding from my male that got her gravid. But if not, I talked to Josh, and about 3 years ago or 2 years ago, she bred a spot-nosed GHI, and I was like, well, that'd be fine as well, spot-nosed GHI, that would be pretty cool. But lastly, is this girl gave me 9 eggs. Her first clutch with me was 5 eggs. She gave me 9 eggs this time. That's actually the biggest clutch for this year. This is a Spectre female, and she was bred to the Bumble belly male, and well, you know, originally I was hoping to make Spectre combos, but now obviously I'm going to make super stripe combos with that. But it'll be, I'm fine with super stripe combos. I have some other cool super stripes. I have 2 more clutches that should be due any day now. Then I have about a week. Then some more clutches coming. Unfortunately, my second blood python clutch and my second ball python clutch, I'm down to just 1 egg left on each of those clutches. And they both actually will probably be cut either tomorrow or the next day, or the babies will be pipping tomorrow or the next day. So we'll see those, and yeah, I just wanted to give a little update and say hopefully I'll have a bunch more videos now, because it's baby hatching season and egg laying season in full swing. All right, Oz and Reptiles out.